don't really want it bad enough. I wanted to lose weight more than I wanted to breathe that day. Never, ever gonna be able to sit down comfortably without my belt buckle stabbing into my belly fat. Literally everybody knows that a calorie deficit is what's gonna make you lose weight. Like literally everybody and their mother knows that. But why is it that we still can't stay consistent in actually following a calorie deficit? Why is it that we can't stay consistent with tracking our macros? Why? Honestly, it's just you don't really want it bad enough. Let me break this down for you. When I first started losing weight, I was 320 pounds and I had quit football in April of 2024, and I literally wanted to lose weight more than I wanted anything other in my life. I woke up and all I could think about was losing weight. It's all I could think about. That's how committed I was to it. But it wasn't necessarily a healthy thing, and that's okay, because I would wake up and feel so much self-hatred that I wanted to lose weight more than I wanted to breathe that day. I wanted to go downstairs, walk into the bathroom and brush my teeth and look at abs in the mirror, not my stomach hanging over my pants. And honestly, it pissed me the hell off that I couldn't do it any faster. But you genuinely have to want it more than you want to breathe. And I know it's extreme. Now I'm at a different place in my life where I have more balance with everything that I do, but to get that initial start, you can't just want to lose weight. You need to want to lose weight. It has to be a burning desire within you. Like, you have to genuinely attach your weight loss to a why that matters so much to you. For me, it was like, my why was I wanted to be confident in myself, and I wanted to be a better man for my partner. I was tired of being unconfident, taking my shirt off around anybody, even myself. I was uncomfortable looking at myself in the mirror. Like, there was one day that I walked downstairs and I squirted like the toothpaste on my toothbrush, and I was shirtless, and I looked into the mirror, and like as I'm smelling, the minty toothbrush, and I'm about to start brushing my teeth, I looked in the mirror, and I genuinely had so much self-hatred in that moment that I just washed the toothpaste off and then turned around and then walked out of the bathroom, because I just couldn't bear to even look at myself. And that's how driven I was to do it. And if you're not starting off that driven to do that, then what do you think is going to happen in 2 or 3 weeks when shit actually gets difficult? You're going to quit, like you did time and time and time again. You will. And the way that I didn't quit was I attached my reason to everything. I knew that if I gave up one day, then it meant I would never, ever be able to walk up a flight of stairs without getting winded. I would never be able to genuinely take off my shirt in public and not feel like everybody's staring at me. So you have to attach all of your actions to your why. That's how you stay consistent. That's how you push through those mental plateaus and those mental barriers. Because there's going to be so many times on your journey when you have setbacks, when you get to a point where, maybe you fuck up one time and you have a cheat meal. When you wake up the next morning, you have to attach, that day to, if I don't get back on track and act like nothing happened yesterday, then I am never, ever going to be able to sit down comfortably without my belt buckle stabbing into my belly fat. Because now I get to sit down and my pants just poke into my loose skin from where all that fat was. You don't have to be perfect, but you should damn well try. And when you get to points where you do have setbacks and you wake up the next day, you don't need to punish yourself. You don't need to wake up and then cut your calories in half or do 2 hours on the elliptical just because you overate yesterday. It's like, that is so counterintuitive, and that's exactly what's gonna make you break. That's what's gonna make you give up. When I would have a cheat meal, there was one time that I went out with some friends, got really drunk, and then had a full Papa John's pizza, some protein bars, and a bunch of granola bars in one night. And then I woke up the next day and acted like nothing happened, even though I was hungover. But I just got back on track. I just ate my regular breakfast, ate my regular lunch, went to the gym, did my 30 minutes of daily movement. That's how you have to do it. You have to just treat every day like it's its own singular instance. When you start letting previous days affect the next day, that's exactly the moment that you start to fail. And even if that's a good thing, like maybe you had a really good day yesterday, but you can't let that affect today, because if you're not waking up like you have something to prove to yourself every day and you're riding that momentum from yesterday, then you're not going to work as hard. You're going to forget what it took to actually have an amazing day yesterday if you wake up and just try to ride the momentum. Every day is its own new challenge. And you have to wake up prepared for that. There are so many times that I wanted to give up, and it always brought me back to my reason of why. That's how you stay consistent, is your why. Your goals will never, ever surpass the level that your why means to you. So if you're saying like, oh, I just want to lose weight because I want to get a little healthier, chances are you're probably not going to lose shit. But if you're saying you want to lose weight because you genuinely hate the way that you look in the mirror, and the shirts that you're wearing now are like compression shirts, that you're worried that every time you bend down you might tear a hole in your jeans, if that's your why, then you're set up for success. And you have to remember that the entire time. The more you can remind yourself why you're doing all of this, why you're trying to get in shape, why you're trying to lose fat, get jacked, and change your entire mindset, your consistency, and your discipline, the more you remember your why along that journey, the more successful you'll be.